Okay, Modeler, so today is just going to be a bit of a quick update with some of the new releases that have come out. Now, I haven't done one of these news videos for quite a while. As you know, if you've watched my update videos, I've been rather busy, so this is the first one I've done for a little while. And this hasn't got a great deal in it, but it's just some of the things that I'm excited about at the moment. Okay, so we'll start off with Vesda, or Zvezda, however you pronounce their name. I've heard it pronounced a few different ways, but they've got their IL-76 box art that's just been released. This thing looks magnificent. Now, I'm not really into commercial aircraft a great deal. I have seen some that I really like, but this one here catches my eye because it's just such a beautiful looking beast. It's just such a monster. I mean, the Russians build some of the coolest looking monsters in the world as far as I'm concerned. This thing's looking really sweet. We've only got the box art and those couple of other little pictures there with it at the moment, but yeah, like I say, it's one of the ones I'm actually excited to have a look at. Now, it's in 1/44 scale, but an aircraft of this size, that's still going to be a fair lump of plastic. If it was 1/200, it may be a bit more reasonable, but in 1/44 scale, even this thing's going to be fairly big. So that's one I'm really looking forward to at the moment. Now, Takom have released some beautiful stuff over the last couple of years, and this one is no exception. Now, this is the Kraz 260V tractor, and it's got the T55 on the back. Now, I'm not sure, they haven't actually said so, but I dare say they will release this without having the T55, because I'm sure a few modelers will already have that model. They don't need to buy it with this kit, and that'll make it much cheaper if you haven't got that tank coming with the main kit. But this thing's looking superb, and it's going to be a beast. It's in 1/35 scale, obviously. It's going to be an absolute beast, and you're going to have quite a few options with camos and things like that on that as well. This leaves it right open to heaps of weathering and that, because you could have that trailer so it's been used goodness knows how many times. So this thing's looking really, really awesome, guys. Another one of the ones I can't wait to get on, and it's great to see Takom bringing out these things like this that are just a little bit odd, a little bit different, rather than just your mainstay German tanks and German aircraft, from World War II era or whatever. They're doing some different stuff. Fantastic to see. So really looking forward to this one. Now, this one, guys, is from Dragon, and it's the Imperial Japanese Navy Special Type 4 Ka Tatsu, however you say that. It's an amphibious vehicle, and this thing is it's looking really cool. I mean, this again leaves it open for all sorts of ideas. You can have this thing in the water, climbing onto a beach, going across rivers, whatever you want to do with it. This thing is looking really cool. Again, something completely different. It's great to see Dragon actually doing some of these vehicles that are a little bit outside the box, like something a bit different. And, like obviously you can put this in some great diorama ideas. I can't wait to see what some people do with this thing. So another one I'm really looking forward to, guys. I had to throw this one in the video because, again, like I say, it's just something different. It leaves it wide open for dioramas. So anyway, guys, tell me what you think about this one, because it's one I'm excited about, but I've asked other modelers, and they're not that keen on it. So we'll just see how we go with the comments below. Let me know what you think. Next up, we've got Kitty Hawk. Now, Kitty Hawk's released some nice stuff. They've released some stuff that's fairly ordinary as well to build, but this is one that I was really excited about. Now, at first they were saying, I'm sure there was a press release or something, they were saying this was going to be in 35th scale, but it's actually, they're releasing at 48, so I don't know whether they got a 35th scale coming after this or whatever, but this one here is in 48. I'm still looking forward to it. I think this is going to be a nice kit. It's one that a lot of people will look forward to. Everyone loves the Huey. It's going to be interesting to see what markings they're going to throw in this kit. I'm looking forward to seeing what they're going to do as far as that goes. But again, this is one of those ones you can use in dioramas and things like that, because this thing went into service all over the world. So it's a great opportunity to do dioramas, and even just as a standalone machine, it's just an awesome little machine, the old Huey. But I have read on the comments on the Kitty Hawk Facebook page, a lot of people seem to be really, really disappointed that this thing is not in 35th scale. I got to admit, I'm a little bit disappointed too, but hey, I'm grateful for what we get these days. I think we're rather spoilt these days, and when we don't get exactly what we want, we complain about it. But yeah, I mean, I would like to see it in 35th, obviously, because it leaves it more open to put some other stuff in there, but 48, still happy with that, and we'll see what sort of kit this is to build. Now, this one is from Copper State Models, and they've just released this one, I think. I think it's just released. A new release, yeah. So someone was saying it has been released. You can actually get it from Hennitz at the moment. Now, this is not going to be a cheap kit. They've already got prices on here for, and it's in euro, so it's 65 euro. So you're sort of thinking this is going to be a very expensive kit. But when you hear what's in this thing, it's got 119 plastic parts on 5 sprues. It's got 111 photo etch parts on 3 sprues. It's got a resin engine and metal exhaust. So it comes with coloured instruction books and all that sort of thing. And it's got 4 different types of markings. So you're not exactly getting a standard little kit. This thing's pretty superb by the sound of it. What it's like to put together, I'm not sure. I haven't actually read any reviews yet of people putting it together. But it's one that I wouldn't mind seeing people build and get some reviews to see what it's actually like. But a very, very interesting aircraft. Actually, I don't think I've even mentioned what the aircraft is so far. But this is the Armstrong Whitworth, the FK8. This is the first model of this aircraft as far as I'm aware. I haven't seen any other people do it unless they've done it in the 72nd or something. But it's the first time I've seen this particular aircraft, especially in 48 scale. So yeah, it's just something a little bit different. I mean, Wingnuts obviously owns the market in 32nd scale for this era of aircraft, but this is something they haven't done either. Even though it's in 48, it's something different. So another one I'm looking forward to seeing as well. Okay, the next one is actually a product, and Meng has just released some cement, some modelling cement for us. Now, they've got the basic cement and they've also got extra thin cement, you know, like your Tamiya stuff. So I use the extra thin stuff from Tamiya all the time. It's my standard go-to glue. I pretty much use it for everything. I do use the Revell stuff sometimes. Sometimes I've got a bit of testers down there I use as well, but mainly Tamiya extra thin stuff that I use. And there's extra thin from Tamiya that's quick setting. I use those two mainly. So I'm going to see what sort of prices Meng have on this glue on the extra thin stuff, and I'll definitely order a bottle, guys, and I'll give you my opinion on how good this is compared to the Tamiya stuff, because like I say, I use the Tamiya stuff 90% of the time and I love it, the extra thin stuff. So I will try and get my hands on some of this Meng stuff as soon as I can, give you guys a bit of a review on it. It's even though I've got the Tamiya stuff and I think it's perfect, it never hurts to try some different products, because you never know what you're going to discover with new products. So this is one I'm looking forward to actually doing a review on for you guys. Okay, one last one, guys. This one is not actually a kit or anything, but it is to do with modelling. Now, ICM, I know some people hate them because they've done some awful kits over the years, but I love them because they've done some really, really unique stuff, and some of their kits aren't that bad. They're actually quite nice. And most of us modelers enjoy actually having a little bit of a challenge anyway, putting stuff together, as long as it's not too much of a drama. But anyway, they've released this little thing on their Facebook page, which I'll leave a link down below that you can go there. It's for their 2018 releases. Now, what they want is their fans to go along, write in the comments what they'd like to see ICM do. And it can be anything pretty much. They've just left it wide open. So go in there, put in whatever it is you want to see ICM release next year. Go in there and put it in there, guys. And I guess if they get enough of one thing, they're actually going to probably try and put it together. I've already made a couple of suggestions in there. But, yeah, I mean, my suggestions are probably a little bit, you know, out of the mainstay sort of stuff. So, but, you know, who knows? You never know. They might look and go, well, that's a good idea. But anyway, guys, go along, put your opinions in there. This is how we can actually drive our hobby with popular opinion and stuff like that. It's great to see model companies doing stuff like this for us, allowing us to put our opinion in there. So definitely head over there, guys. Like I say, the link will be below, and the links will be below to all these articles as well that I've talked about, all these releases. So go and check them out. Anyway, guys, that's pretty much the end of this video. And like always, thanks very much for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.